Uh-oh. Oh, I'm live, it appears. Okay. Maybe we need better lights. One of these days, I got to figure out green screening so you don't get the mother-in-law couch in the background that looks like it was reupholstered with Liberace's old clothes. Anyways, usually I don't have anyone showing up to these live streams, but we'll try it out again just in case. It appears that Twitter is down yet again. Also, we have a thunderstorm going on, although it seems to be calming down a bit. So if this stream gets knocked out, all of a sudden, it's not because I'm rude. It's because the thunderstorm may knock out the power around here. Okay, so, don't know. Okay. So, yeah, okay, so on to the topics at hand. Things I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channels. Oh boy. Okay, how difficult the threshold would be to meet. You see, since I started only uploading videos in 2018, I was hit after the first apocalypse. And it turns out, so my threshold is I have to get 1,000 subs. Still trying to get those first 100 subs. According to the tech guys and the experts, they say the first 100 subs are the hardest to get. Oh boy. Is it ever? Especially, you gain a few subs, you join somebody's live stream and you chat with them. And you get a bunch of them, checking you out because you're new. And a bunch subscribe at the same time, which is great, fabulous. Thank you all. Thank you, new subscribers. And then sometimes maybe what I talk about is not their cup of tea, and they may, when it's not their cup of tea, they may drop subs. So still trying to get those first 100 subs, let alone get up to 1,000 subs. Let's see, 4,000 hours of watch time. Yeah, that is even tougher to get. My videos on average are longer than 20 minutes long, which should help me. My Kitchen Mishaps channel, that's the second channel, the vegan food channel, that on average depends. If I'm doing a product or a restaurant review, on average, those videos are shorter. They're about 10 minutes. But here on this channel, videos are a little longer than 20 minutes. So, oh, that's the Discord buzzer. That keeps going off. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that bothers you. Hope that won't be too distracting. So, yeah. And then what's the other one? 10,000 views. I think I can get to that faster than the former two. So let's see how far this goes. I wasn't counting on this channel for really monetization. I was hoping more for STFC Kitchen Mishaps to do that. That's more of a food channel, and that might be a little more brand friendly. For those who don't know, the STFC Kitchen Mishaps is it's not only a vegan food channel. I do product reviews. I do restaurant reviews. A lot of it, yes, is Montreal centric, but a lot of vegans do come to Montreal, as I do follow the vegan community on all my socials. And so perhaps I hope those videos help them. But also when I travel in Canada, like I went to Toronto, I went to Barrie, I reviewed a few vegan restaurants there too. So hopefully they might find those helpful. I did 3 cooking shows, but cooking shows with a bit of a spin where we kind of add some comedy to it, where we kind of sort of ignore all the kitchen rules, kitchen safety. And those I've had 3 uploaded right now. All of them are collabs, not with bigger YouTubers or any YouTubers, but with friends and acquaintances. One of them is with my ex-partner, Sheldon. Another one with a friend, Steve, out in Barrie, whom I visited last spring, and he is a lot of fun to collab with. I hope to be able to do more collabs with him at some point soon. He's a great chef in his own right. But he's open to vegan cooking, even though he loves his meat. Anyways, back to the things I wish I knew. You see, this is what happens when I go unscripted. I get distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, so what I said, so those huge thresholds to meet. I know views are more important than subs, but I've noticed until we get to those 1,000 subs, things are a little unfair for us smaller creators. I mean, we can't have a community tab, for instance, to advertise upcoming events on either of our channels or whatever else, or taking polls, or actually engaging more with my subscribers and viewers. So that's not really great. The latest rule: if you do not have 1,000 subs, you cannot live stream from your mobile device. You have to use a computer, which is what I'm doing. Computer with a webcam. I wish I knew that. Because otherwise I would have loved to have done some live streams from the park, from a park outside. It's summertime. It would have, I think that would have been a lot of fun. It would have made a change of pace, at least a change of pace from seeing the old hat collection on the mother-in-law couch. That looks like to be reupholstered by Liberace's funeral suit. But yeah, that would be more fun. Huh. Oh, what else I wish I'd known? Oh, YouTube. They changed the terms of service and uses like copyright and things like terms and service and their monetization rules. Not that I'm monetized, of course, but eventually I hope to be monetized like anybody. But not on this channel, more on my food channel. But anyways, it's the point that one can get in trouble. What I learned earlier is now usually if somebody files a copyright strike on you, like you're using their video to do a React video, for instance, and they lay a copyright complaint on you. Apparently, if I understood this correctly from Petty Page's live stream from yesterday, I believe it was, pretty much YouTube is no longer really going to be the middleman. It's because it's going to become a dispute pretty much between you and the complainant, which would be no fun. Even though, using clips for purposes of reaction videos or response videos do fall under fair dealing, at least here in Canada, falls under fair use. At least here in Canada, it does. But be that as it may. What else? Oh, yes. Do not vlog from a coffee shop or any public venue that uses licensed music, because you can get in trouble and get a copyright strike for that too. Yeah. So yeah, even if you're somewhere where they're playing ambient music, maybe you want to live stream yourself at a tattoo parlor or getting your hair done, and the radio is playing and the music's playing. Nope, can't do that. Nope. Oh, what else do I wish I know? Oh yeah, smoking. This was from Miss Fucking Wonderful's channel. She did a live stream once where she said, because she smokes on camera too, and just like I do. And she says apparently videos where we're smoking on camera can get you demonetized as well. Leads me to my next question, okay? Things like LGBTQ, talking about LGBTQ. And I'll give you an example. I remember hearing a channel I am subscribed to called Loving Life Fam. They are a lesbian couple out west raising a teenage son. I believe he's a teenager now, and a pet ball python named Lucky. The two ladies, Regina and Victoria, they do, I think in their tags, they were putting in LGBTQ or gay family. Their content is very family friendly. It's basically, they do some mukbangs, not the 10,000 gazillion calorie challenges where they eat everything on the menu from Taco Bell or KFC or Sonic or whatever the fast food restaurant is du jour. No, they eat a normal family meal. They talk about what they're eating. They talk about their day, what's on their minds. Or they do a day in the life video. They do travel vlogs, all kinds of fun stuff. They're called Living Life Fam. Loving Life Fam. Sorry, Loving Life Fam. Check them out. They're a lot of fun. And I promise it is family-friendly content. Yet I had heard that was it last year? Their videos were getting age restriction. They were getting slapped with age restriction. I don't know if this is still true today, if they appealed it and they were successful. But it appears, to my understanding, they were slapped with an age restriction video because simply because they had like gay family or LGBTQ in their tags. And it's funny, in Petty Page's live stream yesterday, oh, hi. Is it Sabby Lou Sounds who's watching? If it's you or if it's Jenny, anybody who's watching, hi, welcome. Spills, Kills, and Thrills. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Petty Page's live stream, she also alluded to the fact that any talk of LGBTQ pretty much can get you in hot water. Also, I learned talking about, if you're a mental health channel and you're talking about your own stories of suicidal ideations, or you want to bring suicide awareness, you want to prevent another suicide, talk suicide awareness, that can get you demonetized too. Might even get your video slapped with an age restriction. And so, yeah, that's not it. And another fun goodie I found out a while back, and I'm going to cite this thing. See, since I'm vegan, and I do have a vegan channel, STFC Kitchen Mishaps, if you're interested in checking, I do follow the vegan community on Instagram, on all my socials, and on YouTube. And there's this particular YouTuber, Fully Raw Christina, and she's got like a huge following. I think she's got like 1.5 million subscribers or something. Yeah, and I'm saying I'm stuttering a lot. Should do that. It does sound professional. Okay. So anyways, as I was saying about Fully Raw Christina, she had done collabs with this dude named John Rose. Now, John Rose, hi, Wraith. Hi, Wraith Phoenix. Welcome. Great to see you. And whoever else is watching, great to see you all. So anyways, back, she was collabing with this really weird dude, John Rose. He's a conspiracy theorist. He did a video where he thought that Hitler was great and we were just misunderstanding him. He's a Holocaust denier, and he also believes the earth is flat. And anyways, he did an rather incendiary comments. His video was taken down by YouTube. Yeah, it's fun, Ray Phoenix. And some other YouTubers, before the video was taken down, they took the clip and they used the clip to respond against both Fully Raw Christina for being associated with this man, and of course to John Rose. But these YouTubers ended up getting their videos taken down because, of course, the clip has a ton of hate speech and a ton of conspiracy theories. And these YouTubers were trying to demonstrate how wrong-handed this was, but yeah, they got their videos taken down. So I don't get what monetized or demonetized. I am trying to curb the swearing. And the thing is, if anybody who knows me well, I can teach sailors how to swear. Okay? I can teach sailors how to swear. I used to swear a lot when I used to DJ a live streaming radio show. I swore a lot when I wrote my political blog. I swear a lot in my daily life. But here I got to try and curb it here because YouTube don't like that. Yeah, you too, eh, Wraith? Yeah, it's hard to do. I swear, therefore I am. Okay. I swear, therefore I am. Okay. Yes. I wonder, maybe I'll get a copyright strike because this couch was made from Liberace's funeral suit. Okay. A knockoff from Don Cherry. You never know. No, that. But on a serious note, what I noticed, this YouTuber, not to be mistaken with Trisha Paytas, but somebody else called Truthfully Trisha. Oh yeah, yeah, I understand, right? It's the yeah. I've always worked in environments where there was a lot of swearing, so in that respect, I always fit very well. Fit right in with the crowd. I used to work in the printing industry. I used to dispatch taxis. And I used to work for a social service agency at intake for emergencies. Oh, oh, you work for a college dean. Ah, yeah, I can see why everything has to be pristine and proper there. Yeah. So, but anyways, for my previous job, no, you can swear and you fit right in. It's easier to talk at my old jobs than it is to talk on YouTube. Go figure. Yeah. So, yeah, the swearing. So back to what I was saying. Not to be mistaken with Trisha Paytas, but some other YouTuber called Truthfully Trisha. Okay, I'm sorry to say, this woman. I don't like either of them. Okay, in all honesty. Personally, I would rather listen to cats scratching a blackboard than listen or watch either of those two. But some of the channels I follow do play them, kind of they watch them, so I don't have to kind of deal. Kind of like the way I've made Rewired Soul videos. I watch them so you don't have to. Um, but anyways, truthfully, Trisha did some weird live stream where I think she probably caused serious harm to a turtle. I saw this on Negative Reactions channel earlier. A video that Negs uploaded. This woman was trying to catch a turtle. Truthfully, Trisha, she's trying to chase a turtle with a box. It was hard to see. It was out of focus. And then she tossed the turtle over a fence 5 feet down, which can cause the turtle shell to fracture. Now, so this is basically cruelty to animals. Blatant cruelty to animals caught on camera. Yet he's monetized for this crap. We can't talk about suicide awareness. Can't smoke on camera. Can't swear on camera. We can't discuss LGBTQ as subjects. Okay, but hell, it's okay to perform cruel acts to animals on camera. Yeah, I'm shaking my head too, Wraith. It's kind of like a hear my eyeballs rolling kind of moment. Don't just look at my eyeballs rolling behind these glasses. It's hear them roll. Yeah, I'm not getting that either. Oh god, and that's not to mention the other, like the flat earther conspiracy theorists, or this other weirdo Sfarage. If anybody's heard of him, don't watch him. It's gross. This is a guy who basically lives on raw meat. Yeah, he eats raw meat, and he eats raw rodents like squirrels, and he does it on camera. And he films himself disrupting vegan veggie fests and vegan events. And yes, this dude too is another flat earther. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry. Okay. No, you can look, I'm swearing on camera, so for me to ask you not to swear in the chat would be just hypocritical on my part. Sorry, I didn't know it gave me a filter. Okay, you can go ahead, Wraith. It's all right. And anybody else who may be watching or may join the chat. Yeah, no, this is true. So Sparrow is disrupting vegan events, and he's eating raw squirrels, and he's eating raw liver, and he's eating raw eggs, and does all this on camera, but he's still monetized. How is this even possible? I know it's a question none of you will be able to answer. It's a rhetorical question. But if anybody, I'm going to leave this live stream up. So if anybody cares to watch and can answer me this question. Yeah, I'm dead serious, Wraith. I wish I was kidding. I'm not going to link to his channel because I'm going to do you a favor, especially if you just had dinner or ate. You don't want to watch this dude. Trust me. It's called Sparage, but spelled with a 3, SV3, so I don't know. But no, I mean, even a YouTuber, Canadian dietitian Abby Sharp, looked like she was going to pass out when she was doing a reaction video, doing a critique of his diet. She looked like she was going to pass out. Yeah. So imagine, no, don't go there. But the point I'm trying to make is how that these people like Sparage, like truthfully Trisha, how are they still monetized? How do they not get in any trouble with YouTube for breaking terms of service? But discussing those other subjects can get you into trouble. I don't get it. So these are all things I wish I'd known, when starting YouTube channels. Oh, number 3. Am I on number 3? I don't know. I get so sidetracked when I'm not scripted. This is why when I usually upload unscripted, because I tend to detract. Yes, I am dyslexic, and I think that's part of it. Having dyslexia, you get easily distracted. And then you get tongue-tied. Hang on, kids. So, yeah, so what I wish I'd known then, how much work it was going to be. One channel. And I thought about focusing on one channel. This was the first channel I started. Oh, thank you, Rafe. Much appreciated. I wish there were more people here. So anyways, thank you, Rafe. Much appreciated. So, what is it? Where was I? See, this is what happens. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so it's a lot of work, and I thought maybe I should concentrate on perfecting. I'm still learning the fine art of video editing. But I also wanted to do some food channel, a vegan food channel. And I originally was going to put everything on this channel and call it a variety channel. But the tech guys, like Nick Nimmin, like Sean Cannell, like Roberto Blake, all say, no, you shouldn't do that. You should have a narrow niche. I don't want to I don't want to pigeonhole myself into something too narrow, but I do agree. Those who want to see stuff about vegan food, be it product reviews or a cooking show, it's a totally different audience than the audience that would watch me here at Straight Talkin' Fedora Chick, where I do social commentary and story time with more of a mental health bent, but not exclusively to basically social issues of the day. And so it makes plenty of sense to have a different channel for the food, to talk vegan stuff, to do the product reviews, the restaurant reviews. And that oddly might have probably would have a better chance of monetization. Although one of the videos where I did a cooking show, if you saw my terrible knife techniques, that might change. My knife techniques, yes. My knife skills suck. I can make Gordon Ramsay cry. Okay, I could make Gordon fracking Ramsay cry. I love him. I do love Gordon Ramsay. So, yeah, I've already smoked one cigarette on camera. I guess if I smoke a second one, it's not going to harm. Don't worry, Wraith. I don't think you'll be getting secondhand smoke. I don't think you'll be getting secondhand smoke through here. So, yeah. So what's the other thing I wish I'd known? So yeah, so it's very hard. Yeah, so I'm finding it very difficult to maintain even one channel. Oh, goody, right? Oh, all right. Yes, I'm proud. I'm very proud of you. Yay. Another one who can make Gordon Ramsay cry and smoke on camera. All right. Not that, no, I shouldn't be encouraging people to smoke. I know. But Wraith is an adult. Wraith knows that how bad smoking is for us. So there we go. Far be it for me to start a lecture on that. But speaking of which, I had a troll once, a concerned troll on my channel. Oh yeah, I had a concerned troll. Oh God, what video was it that I did? I forget the video, but she kept spamming me like 3 comments in a row telling me not to smoke on camera and to quit smoking and that smoking will kill me. And oh, you were a nursing student. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Nursing is a very noble profession and it's a specific calling to do that. It's just not for me. I faint at the sight of blood. Okay. No, I really do. Even getting my hair dyed red in the past would make me feel queasy. I swear, because a lot of the red hair dye would look like blood to me. So yeah, anyways, this troll was telling me, you got to quit smoking. It's bad for your health. It's going to kill you. You shouldn't smoke on camera. What if little kids are watching your channel? Okay, most of my videos are not age restricted, granted, but I wouldn't say they're really for an audience. I wouldn't say they're made for an audience that would be under the age of 18. Really? I don't think so. You never know. Maybe if this channel ever gets bigger and I get more views, and then the YouTube algorithm pays attention, I might end up getting slapped with age restrictions. No, it is not PBS. Thank you. It is not PBS. No. Thank you. You want Romper Room? Well, there are channels for that. You could go to TikTok. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. I keep trying to get my point across and I don't. Yeah, so maintaining the 2 channels is difficult, and I have neglected STFC Kitchen Mishaps for a month. My last upload was a month ago. That channel has about 10 subs. They've stuck around somehow, but I think most of them are friends. In all honesty, I think if not all of them are friends or acquaintances, social media buddies, just supporting me, which is a good thing. But it is a fun, but I think it is a fun channel, and I might have committed a fatal error in not uploading regularly to that channel, because it's been said, especially if you're new, you should upload at least once a week, and I've been derelict of that. And the last video I posted was my friend Stephen Barry and I cooking up vegan tom yum and vegan Caribbean meat. Blech, easy for me to say. Caribbean, but try again, Twite. Caribbean rice and beans. Try again, CK. Oh, try again, CK. Yeah. So we were doing a cooking show and we did a little mukbang afterwards, the taste test, and the taste test turned into a mukbang. That's what collabing with my friend Steve is. It's fun because you never know what's going to come about. You never know what's going to come about. So like I said, I hope to be able to do more collabs with him. Yeah. Although oddly on STFC Kitchen Mishaps, the video I have with the most views is a video where my friend Natasha, who is a local stand-up comic here in Montreal, not really famous, she's just trying to start her career. Anyway, she and I were kind of poking fun at mukbang culture. So we ate from a restaurant. We got takeout from a restaurant called Copper Branch, and the food was like absolutely gross and disgusting. No, it really was. It was bland. It was gross. It smelled weird. And it was horribly overpriced. And so we were doing it, and we were kind of doing a tribute to one of my favorite comedy channels that I watch, which is Chelsea Lynn. If you're into redneck humor, that's what you get from Chelsea Lynn when she plays the character of Trailer Trash Tammy. And so we were kind of doing like trying to do a little tribute to her, Canadian redneck style. Yeah. And that video on STFC Kitchen Mishaps, I think it's called Mukbang, failed mukbang or something. I don't know. The thumbnail says Copper Branch sucks, and it's a picture of the two of us with a cigarette in our mouths. And yeah, on STFC Kitchen Mishaps. And that turned into chat after we finished eating, which I uploaded into 2 parts called Moribund Mukbang Aftermath on this channel. But anyways, the first part, the actual mukbang, that got the most views on STFC Kitchen Mishaps. Odd. Got the most views. And the video with the second most views was another collab I did with Steve, where we both reviewed a vegan burger restaurant in his town of Barrie, Ontario. Yeah. And that was a 15-minute video, nothing too complicated. And it was a nice chitty chat about the food. And that got the second most views. Go figure. So you never know what gets views or what doesn't. Another thing I wish I'd known before starting this channel anyway, I should not have done so many Rewired Soul videos. I know this man irks me so damn much. And I find that he gives out much misinformation, some of it quite dangerous. No, I'm not kidding. I wish I was. So stuff that I feel strongly about, you know, and because usually, I mean, he started under the guise of a mental health channel, an addiction recovery channel. So that's, you know, a lot of his viewers would be potentially vulnerable people. So, you know, somebody, you know, and there's, you know, there's enough YouTubers out there holding him to account, you know, doing react videos. I've got about 6 of them on my channel, and they may have yielded the most views on this channel, but I think at the same time, it damaged this channel in some way, because I find my views have gone down. Sub count is going up slightly, but views are going down. For instance, I upload, you know, videos about my story time. I started a story time. I started a series called Mental Health and Employment, Why It's Problematic. I've already uploaded 2 videos for that series. You can check that out in my channel. What else is there? Yeah. And a lot of my story time videos, the views are just going down. So I'm wondering if doing all those, yeah, I know 6 out of 52 videos is not a great number. Yeah, I know he irks everybody. I know. I know. Yeah. He causes enough headaches around here. But you know, I mean, will I stop doing a Rewired Soul video? Never say never. I don't, you know, if I see that he's doing something dangerous, yeah, I feel it's my duty to do so. But I find it's damaging my channel because my storytime videos or my other content that I really want, yeah, exactly. They do expect the tea. Yeah, they do. And sometimes, and I've done other react videos. I've reacted to other YouTubers who piss me off too. People like Nicole Arbor, for instance. Ugh, God, don't get me started on her. Do not get me started on her. This is a woman who produced a video last year called Depression is All in Your Head. Yeah. Yeah, a former football, a CFL cheerleader. Yeah, no, I know. She's gross. A former a CFL, Canadian Football League cheerleader, or whatever. She was a cheerleader for some professional sports. Proclaimed herself to be an expert on mental health all of a sudden. She's the same one of the same fame, dear fat people. Yeah. Same one. But anyways, my point is, my storytime videos and the content I really want to upload, and I do, and that I'm proud of, it's just not getting the views. And Yeah, it's yeah, you're right, Wraith. Absolutely. Absolutely. She's a bloody idiot. You're absolutely right. Um Many who know also, and I think that's the reason why I may have dropped a few subs along the way, but it is clear in the about section of my channel. I am also a fat acceptance. I am pro fat acceptance. I kind of do explain why in a previous video called My Accidental Weight Loss. That's in my channel too. It's an older video, and it kind of explains why before anybody jumps to judgment here. But anyways, but more, I was really pissed with her video of last year where she was saying depression was all in our heads. Yeah. And I think she did other videos that, well, if she claims she's not, you know, other videos that were stupid, that would get anybody else in trouble, basically. But, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, you know, the Rewired Soul videos, like I said, they may have. Oh, thank you, Rafe. Yes, yes, yes. A fellow body positivity person. Excellent, excellent. But for those of you who may be questioning why, like I said, I'll try. I am leaving this live stream up afterwards. I will add an end screen to that video, My Accidental Weight Loss. If anybody wants to see it, you might get a better understanding as to where I come from when I discuss fat acceptance. And yeah, so I think, I don't know. I hope I can get the views back up. I had been debating about consulting with one of those YouTube consultants. Like, what the heck is happening? My sub count is growing. My views are going down. And I need views and I need the viewing time. I need the viewing watch hours too. And in all honesty, yes, of course, part of bringing awareness is holding others like the Rewired Soul, like that bubble-headed Nicole Arbor, to hold them to account, to hold their feet to the fire, so to speak. But I also think it's important, my story time videos, because I think yeah, it is wonky. I know. It goes back to what I said earlier, why somebody like Truthfully Trisha can live stream, okay, throwing a turtle over a fence in a box about 5 feet below her, thus potentially cracking the turtle shell. That could, like, this poor turtle is probably suffering if it's not dead by now. Why that passes muster and others don't. I don't get it. Quite honestly, I really, truly do not understand it. Yeah, no, this is true. Negativity is getting rewarded. It is getting rewarded. You know what? The channel Negative Reaction Negs, he might be onto something, you know, calling his channel Negative Reactions. He may well be onto something. Yeah, he may well be onto something there. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Negativity gets rewarded. Good grief. This is my third cigarette in this stream. Yeah, sip of water now. Forgive me for noisy drinking noises. Okay, so yeah, all things I wish I'd known. And now other complications. I use iMovie on a very ancient Mac. This Mac was purchased in 2012. It's about 8 years old. Because it was one of the last of the line of these iMacs. And I'm using iMovie that the Mac OS X comes with, which craps out on me a lot. It can't do what I want it to do, but it is the easiest one to learn. Like I said, imagine a dyslexic teaching herself how to edit videos. I'm getting better at it. If you saw what I first uploaded last year, some of the first videos where the editing was terrible, if I do say so. I keep those up, though, to remind me of my journey since starting the channel, though, you know, to show me how far I've come, type of thing, at least in my editing skills anyway. But now I have to teach myself a new software called Filmora, which I have to purchase the pro version, because a lot of the projects I want to do, my iMovie just can't handle them. For instance, in my project, the video series I'm trying to do, once again, as a reminder, I do have 2 videos uploaded on that called Mental Health and Employment and Why It's Problematic. There are 2 videos already uploaded. One of them is an introduction with a few fun stats and facts. And the other one is about my own sordid work history. Oh, you're on a PC, yeah? Okay. Yeah. The problem is I hate Windows. In all honesty, I despise Windows. Macs nowadays are so overpriced and the quality has gone down. So no, I know I shouldn't buy another Mac. But on the other hand, I so hate Windows. But what I would like to do, if anybody knows a channel, it's a music channel, music lessons, classic rock. The channel is Rick Beato, and he has a video where he has friends building. Yeah, I'm too poor for a Mac too these days. Trust me, Ray. I'm too poor too. But anyways, Rick Beato on camera, he had a guy build him a PC, like literally build him a PC from parts. But the PC is using OS X instead of Windows. So, and there are a few other YouTube channels, tech channels that have been doing that, and they call it a Hackintosh. Building like a mock Mac, it's PC components, PC parts, but using the OS X. Yeah. Anyways, back to my series, okay, which many of you are looking forward to hear. I did do an interview with Eric at Driven Industries. It was my first interview I did for the series on Hangouts. And that was a lot of fun. I was a little nervous for it, but he put me at ease right away. And it turned out it was like 2 friends chatting. So it's a great interview, except that ran into a few technical difficulties on the visual side. Some of his visuals came out like blurry, and I'm trying to sharpen the image somehow, and I can't do it on my damn iMovie. And this is a more advanced technique, I suppose, when editing video, when you're trying to correct the visual. So that's why I'm trying to learn Filmora so I can correct it as much as possible. But I do have to have that video up soon, which is my interview once again with Eric, aka Driven Industries. Yeah. And there's another project I started working on, and it's a huge project and will probably be the most important project. Well, all my video projects are important, but this one I think is extremely important. I'm finding as my health declines, there is a story I'm ready to tell, and it's about my childhood growing up with learning disabilities and developmental delays, and also being a sickly child. So let's put it this way. Montreal Children's Hospital was my second home for a long time. And yesterday I did a walking tour, very low budget, very rudimentary. It was me and my ex-partner strolling the streets of my old neighborhood, going to the areas where my old schools used to be. And we're shooting with cell phones. Hey, we're shooting with cell phones. That's how rudimentary it is. But the visual qualities are not bad. It's just I don't have money to buy a camera. I would love to. Excuse me. I don't smoke enough. That's my problem. I don't smoke enough. It's like to get a camera, it's like $500-600. And I don't have that money yet. I don't quite have that money. So, you make do with what you have. And so it's I'm working on putting that together. I think that will mostly be a voiceover video with the visuals, with a lot of visuals. And I'm looking for some appropriate royalty-free music to go along with it. And because it's a very important story. It's a very important part of my history, and it did shape a lot of who I am today. The good, bad, and the ugly. I think others might begin to understand me a little more, and I think that's it. I mean, hell, even my last therapist, oh God, she was awful. If you want to know about that, I uploaded 2 videos last year. Okay, I call it something along the lines DBT failure. Anyways, this therapist tried to tell me how to dress. She wanted me to ditch the hats. She called me a dyke, even though she knew I had a male partner. But even if I didn't, even if I were a lesbian, that doesn't make it okay for her to call me a dyke now, does it? Or anyone else for that matter. And yeah, thank you. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Yeah, my face, for better or for worse. No makeup tutorials today. No makeup tutorials. I don't do makeup here. I don't do makeup. Just the idea of Jaclyn Hill's hairy lipsticks is still making me queasy. But thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. I don't know if you can see, I have that's part of my hat collection. That's on the Liberace mother-in-law couch there, the tacky mother-in-law couch. Some of my hats are there. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like a haberdashery. Yeah, exactly, Amy. Good of you to join us. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear, Wraith. Sorry, but fedoras should never die. No, no. You know, hats, in my opinion, enhance a whole outfit. Even if I'm going out in an old t-shirt and sweats, a hat like this can enhance the outfit. And then if you add a pair of sunglasses like these, okay, you add these. Oh, I'm so sorry, Wraith. You add sunglasses like these. Mine happen to be red. I do have a matching pair of purple ones. I can't find those. But, oh, a CD cover, eh? Thank you, Ray. I know, I look so 60s, you know? Some have compared me to Janis Joplin, especially when I was a lot younger. Unfortunately, I can't see through these glasses. They're not prescription. So I can't really see the screen through these glasses. It's okay now because I'm not reading off a script. And hopefully I am looking straight at the camera. But I'm trying to illustrate an example of how you can change a drab outfit. And this is my beauty guru type of tip for the day, kids. This is that type of thing, that type of outfit for the day. You know, you wear a baggy t-shirt, you wear baggy sweats and an old pair of sneakers. You put on a hat like a fedora, and especially if you add glasses like these, you know, sunglasses like these, and hopefully you'll be able to see where you're going, which I can, fortunately. I happen to be farsighted, so I don't need glasses to go outside and walk. Let's see if I can read this. Hang on, I'm going to have to read the chat. I'm going to have to switch glasses. Okay. Woo! Oh, it's quite an adjustment to light. Okay. Okay. I throw stuff together and hope it works. Excellent. And that's the way we should go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes. So that's just an example, and that's my beauty tip of the day. That's my beauty guru tip of the day. Okay. Yay. So very Aussie. Yeah. I guess Aussie. I'll take that as a compliment. I always was a fan of Ozzy Osbourne. Yes. Hey, you're talking to somebody who grew up on her father's Rolling Stones albums before 1972's Goat's Head Soup. Yeah. I'm into classic rock and progressive rock, and I'm into old blues like Muddy Waters, Big Mama Thornton, Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Anyways, no, this is not a music channel. Before I get into music, no, I have to stick at my topics at hand. This is what happens when I go unscripted. So anyways, as I was saying, yeah, so the projects, okay, my series on mental health and employment, the third video in the installment, or it's in one of the installments, like I said, is an interview with Eric of Driven Industries, which went super, super well. But unfortunately, there was a technical glitch with his visual, which means I have to learn Filmora because my iMovie can't handle it. And I know I'm probably repeating myself. Yeah. Oh, Jenny, hi. Welcome. Welcome. You're not too late. You're not too late. I trust you all know each other, Amy and Wraith. I trust you all know each other. Yeah. Okay, great. Jenny, great to see you. So now I have myself a little party. Do you know this is the most I've ever had on a live stream at once? This is fabulous. Yeah, this is fabulous. Okay, make friends. Let's all make friends. Yeah, exactly. Let's all make friends. Oh, it would be complete. I would. Great, great. I'm glad I can hook people up together. I'm glad we can all hook ourselves up together. This is great. So yeah, so like I said, the upcoming video project will likely be one of the more important projects. Growing up with learning disabilities and developmental delays. I hope to have that uploaded in about a month, but again, I need to use Filmora and learn it because iMovie won't handle it. iMovie won't handle my interview with Eric, Driven Industries. So I got to learn Filmora, and I'll get that up as soon as I can. The other thing is, I had some health issues lately. I had some serious stomach trouble, probably another ulcer. I've been having stomach ulcers since I was 16, and yet this was just another one. And that completely takes my focus out. And I also think, some of us with mental health issues, I don't know. I mean, some of you here in the chat room. Yeah, that's right. Exactly, Amy. Yeah. Yeah. Ginger ale was my friend for the past few days. Let's put it that way. Ginger ale was my friend. So was veggie broth. I did live life on the edge yesterday and slowly reintroduced noodles. So plain, bland noodles. So yeah, that's like I said, it's what we call living life on the edge around here. But yeah, I had my first ulcer when I was 16. I remember the doctor saying he had never met a kid that was so stressed out. Yeah. Yeah, ginger ale does work magic on an upset stomach, even with an ulcer. Yeah, you're right. Ginger ale does. It works magic. I find it's better than club soda. It's better than 7 Up. Yeah, Amy, I hear you. It's the same for me. It's the same for me. And it's partly why I'm going to be doing the video about growing up with the learning disabilities and the developmental delays, because it shaped pretty much who I became as an adult. And it grew into, like things like generalized anxiety disorder, PTSD, because I was also abused, and MDD, major depressive disorder. They've been manifested, probably through a lot of that. And plus being in a hospital a lot when I was a toddler, like all the machines, the smells, all the people around, professionals working around me. I think, yeah. And I had an occupational therapist that was a bit rough with me, but I'm not going to get into detail about that today. I'm going to keep that for that project of mine about my childhood. So that's for those two projects. They're going to come up when I can get them up. I wish I could prescribe a date, but every time I promise to have something uploaded by a specific time, I'm always late. So, yeah, I'm always late. I try to hold myself accountable by providing a deadline, and I just never make them. And that's for both channels. Like I said earlier, for those just joining us, like Jenny and Amy, my second channel, my vegan food channel, which has about 10 subscribers, all of whom I think are friends. And but I did the fatal mistake for a new YouTuber on that channel. I haven't uploaded a thing in a month on that channel. And the reason for that, yeah, getting to briefly, if there's anybody, yeah, getting briefly to that, in case any of my STFC Kitchen Mishaps subscribers tune in later, or they catch the video after it's been posted after the stream. Yeah, that channel is definitely staying up, and I do have intent to grow that. I think I have much better chances of getting that monetized and turning that into a business of sorts than with this channel. And it's funny, I probably should have started that one before this one last year. Because that one, if I were to get monetized or even, get some deals, it probably would have supported this channel financially. Probably could potentially support this channel, which I want to do. But yeah, so STFC Kitchen Mishaps is definitely remaining up. It's definitely going to remain as vegan content. I would like to have more cooking shows done. Problem is, I cannot work in my own kitchen because it is falling apart. The landlord has to renovate it. I also have to buy a few items like that I can work on a work surface and put, like a webcam with my laptop up there, or to lean my phone. Oh, hello, new viewers. Yeah, so my phone, to load my phone, I need to buy like a movable island for my kitchen, like a work surface and a place to put the camera or webcam, and where I can film myself working and show what I'm doing. Plus the stove, the landlord needs to replace the stove in here because 2 of the burners don't work, and that's not going to work very well. So the 3 videos I did, I was working, the collabs I did, I was working in their kitchens. The first cooking video I did with Natasha, and that was a St. Patty's Day special, like Irish foods veganized. Great time and a lot of fun with Natasha, but the sound was so awful that I think people tend to tune out. Out of the 3 cooking shows, it has the lowest views. I did one with my ex, Sheldon, and I did that at his apartment. But I demonstrated how to work in a tiny kitchen. And the other one, of course, with Steve in his home when I visited him out of town last spring. And like I said, I do hope to do more collabs with all 3 of them, actually. My ex, with Steve, with Natasha. I do hope to, and others too. So for right now, I'm kind of reliant on kitchen surfing. You've heard the term couch surfing, right? Call it kitchen surfing. Kitchen surfing. So I'm trying to work out a more permanent solution. And also, it is more expensive to produce the food channel for obvious reasons. Yeah. You've done it to do kitchen surfing. Kitchen surfing or couch surfing. Either or. Yeah, so until, I don't mind the kitchen surfing. It's fun. It probably will add to the shows. Different people, different kitchens I'm using. It's all about learning to adapt with what is, like what tools are available to us and what are not. So I think those are important lessons too when it comes to cooking shows. I'm hoping to have other collabs soon enough, but like I said, overall, the STFC Kitchen Mishaps channel is more expensive because, not only got to buy food and stuff to cook, but if you're going to, you got to go to a restaurant. If you're doing a product review, you got to buy things and you got to review the products, do a taste test on camera. You got to go to restaurants and eat out more often. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree. Yeah. You two both at kitchen and couch surfing. Yeah. Your first apartment was in a boarding house. Yeah, I lived in a boarding house too. I've lived in group home. I've lived in boarding house. Yeah. Yeah, I can relate. Yeah, you're right. It makes it accessible to a great audience. Exactly. So yeah, that's the other thing. So lately I've been kind of broke. I've been kind of broke. And yeah, kind of broke. Yeah, I hear you. I think we're all broke. Wouldn't it be nice if we all had over 1,000 subs? We had over 1,000 subs and we can benefit from super chat. Yeah. But I can't. That's how it is. I can't work because of anxiety either, Amy. I've been actually, I'm in early retirement due to much of my mental health issues, my anxiety, my PTSD. It got to a point where I couldn't go to work without falling apart. It really got to that point. And actually, part of my employment and mental health series, I am going to be uploading a video, another story time, as to what led from a sick leave to my retirement. So I'm not going to discuss too much about that around here. Welcome new viewers. Yes. Welcome new viewers. Oh, I want to thank you all for keeping me company. I don't feel like I'm talking to myself as much. Oh, Rafe, you have fibromyalgia? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear. I know a few people who do have it. It's painful. Thank you, Webster. Webster. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Thank you. Thank you. For all those of you who are new, once again, the Liberace tacky mother-in-law couch, don't pay attention to that. Up there is part of the hat collection. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Webster. So, yeah, the hat collection. Okay. Okay. So I'm glad everybody's making friends here. I love it when a live stream can connect to people, because those of us, and I believe, I think most Amy and Jenny, maybe Rafe too, we in the mental health community have to stick together, and we're in a niche, unfortunately. Although my channel is branded under a social commentary because I did not want to pigeonhole myself if I want to talk about other issues important to me. But I do discuss mainly mental health for those who are new. But those of us with mental health issues, it is so important that we stick together, because Lord knows it's much harder for us in society, at large. Yeah, we do feel alone, and I get that too. I mean, I'm still figuring out Discord. I'm not that tech savvy, but I joined Eric, aka Driven Industries Discord, and I've been enjoying that quite a bit. And then shortly afterwards, I joined the Discord of Negative Reaction, old Negs there. Yeah, so I'm having a lot of fun with that. I find it's great that at least in Discord, if I feel like I'm in despair or I'm at a crisis point, I can find somebody to chat with, whether it's one-on-one or in the mental health chat. Yeah, Negs, exactly. I follow his Discord too. Yeah, and I am a subscriber to his channel. I don't always agree with everything he talks about, but for the most part, I do find him entertaining, especially when he does a puppet show on his live streams. That I love. And if I had money, and the next time he goes live, I would donate a super chat for him just to do another puppet show. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Discord and YouTube. I agree with you, Amy. I'm a social media nut. I have 2 Twitter accounts. I was on Instagram. I did a live on Instagram earlier. Jenny was there. She watched it. She sat with me. And I was talking about whether I should also split my Instagram. Because right now my Instagram, I have both vegan content and mental health content and social commentary stuff. And I'm wondering if I should separate my food content into another Instagram account. But heck, think of all the work. But I think before then, I have to rebuild my STFC Kitchen Mishaps channel on YouTube. If any of you are on Facebook, by the way, I do have Facebook page for Straight Talk and Fedora Chick. It's a fan page. If you want to take a look. Yeah. Right on. Oh, you're going to be good with vegetarian. Amy, I hope so. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Oh, no, Webster, I do like negative reactions. I do like negs for the most part. But I'm not, but there are certain things he says I do disagree with. I'm not going to lie about that. And I'm not going to discuss that now, what exactly, but overall, I love watching Negs' live streams. He's very entertaining, and if I love it. I'm subscribed to his channel, and I follow his Discord. And I think many who follow Eric Driven Industries Discord are also following Negs' Discord. So yeah. Yeah, Amy, the tip is, okay, you don't have to go cold turkey. In fact, personally, I would not recommend going cold turkey. Do it slowly. Start with a meatless Monday, for example. Like one day a week, don't eat any meat. Start with that. Always say, like, if you're converting to being a vegetarian or a vegan, do it slowly. Yeah. Yeah. Who's on Discord? Who's on Discord? Degs or Eric, Driven Industry? Yeah, they both are. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. There is a lot of crossover. Yes. Yes, a lot of crossover. Yeah, cold turkey. Yeah. No, Amy, you don't have to do it cold turkey if you don't want to. Or do what feels right to you. I'm not one of those militant vegans that's going to be in your face, like, let's say, Freely the Banana Girl or that vegan couple, Natasha and Luca over at that vegan couple. I'm not going to be in your face about it. And if you checked out any of my videos on STFC's Kitchen Mishaps, I'm going to link a couple of videos from there too, the two that had the top 2 views on that. And you see how entertaining. I'm really not in your face about it. I believe being too much in your face is not how you get people to, get to provide awareness or to bring people to your cause. I really don't. But yeah, my advice to you, Amy, start by, like one day a week or even half a day eating no meat. Like, let's say breakfast and lunch, no meat, and maybe a little meat or fish for dinner, or do a meatless Monday if you can do all day. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I keep getting these comments held for review. No, look, I've been swearing up and down on this video. Seriously, I've been swearing up and down on this video. It would be hypocritical for me to block swearing in the chat. Okay? It really would be. Yeah, yes. Okay, let's see. You're like my neighbor who isn't an asshole vegan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. And it doesn't hurt to sprinkle in meatless meals, Jenny Burns. And it doesn't hurt to sprinkle in meatless meals in, even if you don't want to cut out all meats. That's how I do it. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. I agree. Exactly. Yeah, I exactly agree with that wholeheartedly. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about what I meant to talk about. Are any of you familiar with my alter ego, Shiza F. Ucker? Any of you familiar with her? Okay, I have a few videos. She generates there's these poetry generators online, and just for the hell of it, you play around and some funny stuff comes out. So it's bad poetry, and it's so bad that it's genius. And I kind of created an alter ego called Shiza F. Ucker. She's kind of beatniky. She wears a black beret. She wears a black shirt. And of course, she wears these glasses. She wears these glasses even though she can't see shit out of them. She can't see shit. And she reads very bad poetry, so bad it's genius. And she's a bit more cynical, so that I created her. And the name I gave her that came up, Shiza F. Ucker, it was kind of like, because when I learned that the YouTube algorithm was going to be frowning on swearing or bleeping out swearing or age restricting videos with swearing, I thought, what a great way to kind of the triple entendre. She's a fucker. Let's see, what else is talking? Amy, mostly I eat a lot of chicken. Yeah. I knew that I wanted to start becoming vegetarian when I was carving up a roast chicken, like seeing the flesh within the bones made me sick. Yeah, that usually happens for a lot of people. In fact, there's one vegan grocery store near downtown Montreal that I go to regularly. One of the owners, and he grew up in a traditional Greek family, so you can imagine a lot of meat, everything's old school and stuff like that. Anyways, he worked in a slaughterhouse as a butcher for over 15 years. And then one day he had this epiphany of sorts. I don't know. He had this epiphany of sorts, and he went vegan, cold turkey, not even vegetarian. He went vegan, cold turkey. Quit his job at the slaughterhouse, took his money, found a business partner, and opened a vegan grocery about 3 or 4 years ago. And I thought that, I like, the stories like that are pretty compelling. I like compelling stories. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Absolutely true. Um, good God. Good God. Oh, this is the most I've ever had on a live stream. I'm very happy about that. I'm feeling very encouraged. Yeah, me too, Webster. I do too. I love stories of redemption. Okay. I love stories of redemptions. Um, I love the David and Goliath type stories, the little guy beating the big establishment type of thing, like whether it's the government or whatever. Oh, what the heck have I got in my hat? Cigarette ashes. Gosh, what am I doing? I'm such a klutz. Ask Jenny, okay? Ask Jenny earlier. On my Instagram live, I managed to singe my hair with cigarette. Well, I won't mention the other thing. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'll give you a hint, okay? If you saw videos of me last year seeing the broken teeth, I think you might figure out by now I wear a denture. And after a year of the denture, I'm still not used to it. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely right. Life happens, Jenny. You're absolutely right, Jenny was very understanding. She's always very understanding, and I appreciate that. Jenny is one of the people you'll find also. Oh, I think you're all fat, but I think all of you here in this chat, all of you viewing, are in Driven Industries or Negs's Discord servers, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? Yeah, I think all of you are. So, yeah, I think all of you are. Let's see. So, yeah, so we covered Shiza F. Ucker. I'm going to be doing more videos with her coming up, just to lighten the mood sometimes. Sometimes they're bad poetry or some kind of cynicism. Call it sit-down comedy, if you will, not stand-up comedy, sit-down comedy. Oh, and that reminds me, I think most of you here, if not all of you, you all may or may not have some kind of mental health issue, maybe even learning disabilities like yours truly, maybe fall on the autism spectrum. I'm looking for interview subjects for my mental health and employment video series. If any of you are interested or know somebody who might be, why don't you let me know in Driven Industries, Eric's Discord server? Or you can DM me. I think Twitter is still down, though. You can't DM. I think Twitter is still down. DM me on Instagram or go to my Facebook page, Straight Talking Fedora Chick. I will leave the link to my Facebook page if you're interested. Hang on. Yeah, I can leave a link in the chat, as it turns out. I can. Hang on. Here we go. Here you go. That's my Facebook page. You can private message me there too. Any of you who might be interested? Yeah, we can do that, Jenny. We can discuss in Driven's Discord. Yeah, or PM. If anybody's interested in the Facebook page that goes to my channel, there it is. Yeah, that would be fun too, Amy, I think. Yeah, Webster, it is. Like I said, I already did one interview, and that was with Driven, Eric, aka Driven. And that interview went super well. Like I mentioned, the problem I'm having with the video, like I said, has nothing to do with the actual content or what was talked about. It was a great interview. It was like a couple of friends talking. Trust me, he puts you at ease if you're nervous. It's just a technical glitch that part of his visual went blurry. I'm trying to figure out a way to sharpen it. And like I said earlier, for those who are just tuning in, my iMovie can't handle it. So, yeah. You're good for that too, Rafe? Cool. Okay. So I gave you the Facebook link. I have no idea how long Twitter is going to be down for. The links to all my socials are in the description box if you're interested. To all my socials, both my Twitter accounts. like I said, I may start a second Instagram account just for the vegan content. I think that might how it go a long way. I don't know. Jenny thinks it's a good idea, but yeah, the work involved. I have trouble maintaining 2 YouTube channels, and as a result, Kitchen Mishaps is suffering for it. But also lack of funds is a reason for that. Lack of funds. Yeah. Yeah, Webster, if you're interested, I don't know if you're on Driven Industries Discord server. I'm going to send you all the link to that too. I'm sure Eric wouldn't mind if I did. Speak up if in the chat if you think Eric will mind if I link his Discord server. Okay. Okay. All right. Hang on. Here we go. All right, here it is. Here it is. AKA. Oh, that's okay, Webster. If you don't want to be interviewed, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, just watching is fine. That's the idea. I'm doing this to raise awareness. And the reason this project became important to me, especially, it hit me personally because I have a checkered work history, but more to the point of how I ended up retired. I find a lot of us with mental health issues, there are those who do try and work, but arrive at a set of challenges because of their mental health issues. And that tends to things like ostracization or bullying on the workplace, harassment. And that has certainly happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people. And there are a lot of people who simply cannot work. They want to work, but they can't. And I'll also be looking at if self-employment could be a solution for some people with mental health issues. Here's the thing, you can have the same diagnoses with the same comorbid conditions, but no 2 people can be treated the same, and handle the same. You know what I mean? Driven Industries is one of the, Eric, aka Driven, he is one of the few that's actually a statistical anomaly here in Canada. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to interview him. Besides the fact, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to interview him. He's been successful at his chosen profession for over 20 years, and that's a rarity. And so he shares some of his tricks on what keeps him going, because he's also in a field that requires a lot of socialization. He's in sales, and that requires a lot of socialization. And us with anxiety, and including him, it's kind of, it seems a little counter, but he makes it work. But even he concedes that what works for him may not work for everybody else. Yeah. Most of us are awesome and capable of awesome things. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can still participate, Webster. Absolutely. Yeah. um Absolutely. And that's what great about it. So I decided I want to raise awareness because I'm hearing too much of this whole, oh, she's like, let's say, she's lazy. She doesn't look sick. She doesn't look disabled. How often have we seen that, right? How often have we seen that? And for those of us who do want to work, I think it should be treated like other disabilities. And I think there should be some accommodation. And unfortunately, many employers don't. Canada has implemented a standard, but it's voluntary. And I doubt most employers know about it, but I'm going to talk about that in the series of mental health and employment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That is, yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Rafe. Yeah, exactly. And that's the reason why I'm doing this series. The interviews I'm looking for people with different backgrounds, professional or health or personal backgrounds, socioeconomic class, if you will, socioeconomic status backgrounds. Yeah, I hear you, Jenny. Here in Canada, we implemented the first one of its kind in the world. Forget what it's called offhand. And that was implemented in 2013. But again, it's voluntary, it is not enforceable. And unfortunately, at this time here in Canada, there is no federal government because our two main parties are so beholden to corporations, I guess not much different than the US. Um, this is why it's an issue, but public pressure can work, you never know. And this is, one of those David and Goliath type of stories I'd like to see a happy ending to. And I would like it, and maybe if my series is viewed by enough people, will I change minds? Some, I hope, not all, obviously. Some are just going to remain stubborn and hang on to their own narrative, right? Yeah, let's see what's happening here. Yeah. Oh, you live with your parents, Amy. Okay. You live with your mom, Wraith? Yeah, I live alone. Yeah. Yeah, I know Trudeau. Amy, you're Canadian too, aren't you? Amy, are you also from Canada? Yeah, I'm from Montreal. I'm from Montreal, Quebec. That's where I live. Yeah, I know Trudeau's been messing up, but yeah, exactly. The journey of 1,000 miles. Oh, you're from the Maritimes. I always wanted to visit. I always wanted to visit PEI and Newfoundland. Yeah, I always wanted to visit, and Cape Breton Island. Yeah, I always wanted to visit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from Montreal. Webster, that's the east coast of Canada. Anything east of Quebec, where I live. The province I live in is in Quebec. Anything east of me is the Maritimes. Let's put it that way. Yeah. And I always wanted to visit. If I ever make that trip, Amy, I hope we can hook up, maybe. Have coffee or something. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, here in Canada, I hear you about Trudeau messing up, but you know what? He scares me less than Speaker Andy Sneer. Anyways, if you want to know my politics, one of my Twitter accounts is sister_sage. If you want to follow political discussion or arguments over there, whenever Twitter gets back up and running. Yeah, Andy is terrifying. I agree. You're from Ohio, Wraith? Okay. Oh, yeah, Montreal. Oh, Amy, that would be awesome. If you do visit your family in Montreal, yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Andy is terrifying. Agreed. Yeah. The furthest east you've seen in Canada is Kingston, Ontario, Jenny? Oh, no, I'm further east than that. No, I'm in the next province east over. I'm in Quebec, the other large province center of Canada. And like I said, anything east of me is where Amy lives. Okay. Anything east of me. Okay. Yeah. Jenny. No, I don't think Jenny's Canadian. No, I don't. I don't know. I'll let Jenny answer that. Okay. I'll let Jenny answer that. Yeah, the Kingston pen did close. I don't know where all the prisoners have been transferred to. They did open a federal pen for women here up in Joliet, which is northeast of here. Yeah, it's where Carla Homolka was housed for for the last years. I don't want to talk about her. No, I'm not talking about her. You're in Michigan, yes. Yeah, you are close. Yeah, you're close to the border of Ontario, Jenny, which is the next province west of me. Yeah. Oh, you have? Yeah, yeah, Eric's server. Yeah, it is awesome. There are a lot of Canadians. There's even a fellow Quebecer in Eric's server, Sheep Lord. Yeah, she's from Quebec. I don't know if she's from Montreal, though. Yeah, I don't know if she's from Montreal, Sheep Lord. But yeah, Eric brings her on some of his YouTube live streams, to do, for some ASMR stuff. Yeah. Cleveland. You're from Cleveland, Wraith? Okay. That's cool. Shepherd is from Sheep Lord. Sheep Lord is from Quebec. Yeah. Jenny, yeah. Sheep Lord is from my province. I'm not sure if she is from Montreal, though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if she's from Montreal, but yeah, you can find her in Eric's Discord server, definitely. Um, Eric, no, he's from California. He lives in California. Yeah, no, Eric is American. He lives in California. Uh, yeah. Who else is Canadian on either Discord server? Negs has a lot of Negs of Negative Reaction. He has a lot of Canadians on his Discord server too. Yeah, he has a lot of them, Canadians. I remember one night, I was tuned into one of Negs's live streams. About half the people in the chat were Canadian. I think Amy, you were in the chat too that night, huh? Might have been last week, a couple of days ago. He's been uploading he's been live streaming pretty regularly these days. Yeah. Oh God, this is great. I'm having fun. I'm having the most fun here. I've got people to chat with. Oh yes. So yeah, to sum up, what I was talking about earlier for those who are new, the things I wished I learned before starting YouTube channels. Number one, open one YouTube channel at a time, not two, not two. Don't try to grow one and then try to start another. Number two, I should have started STFC Kitchen Mishaps last year instead of this one. Number three, learning the freaking algorithm. And when you think you got its secrets knocked down, boom, YouTube changes and it changes its terms and services. Yeah. And yeah, those are the things, those are the lessons I learned. Yeah, no swearing, no talk of LGBTQ, no talk of abuse, no talk of certain things. But cruelty to animals and conspiracy theorists are welcome. Yeah. Oh, Webster, thank you for stopping by. Okay, good. I hope to catch you on the Discord server, and feel free to drop by another live stream anytime. Hit me up on my socials. Thank you so much, Webster, for dropping by. Have a good night. Oh, yeah. So Webster is going. Okay. Let's see. How long will I keep this going? I guess as long as I have people here willing to still chat. What do you want to talk about? Anything any of you left here want to talk about, or you have a question you want to ask me? Anything like that? Or maybe you have a video suggestion, a project for me for this. It doesn't have to be this channel. It could be for my food channel over at STFC Kitchen Mishaps. May have to change the name of that channel too, because I might be getting lost. Anyways, but for now it's STFC Kitchen Mishaps. But is there anything? But anyway, here at this channel, yeah. Anybody want to? Is there anything anybody would like to see me talk about or discuss? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. So yeah, to resume. Yeah, wishing what we knew about monetization. Wishing, yeah. So yeah, and to also sum up my two main projects, the series, employment and mental health issues. I am looking for interview subjects. Excuse me. Oh shoot. Okay, that wasn't very ladylike of me. Oh yes, and I gave my beauty tip of the day. Hats and funny glasses can enhance any mundane outfit. Yay. Okay. You know what's the miracle? It's been about an hour and a half I've been live here, and the power hasn't been knocked out. We had a huge thunderstorm. Oh God, heavy winds. The winds were so heavy it knocked out the plexi that holds my AC, my air conditioner in the window in place. Knocked through, and I thought I had triple taped everything with duct tape, and it just knocked through the plexi, and I had to reassemble it like 15 minutes before I was scheduled to go live. But yeah, the AC, yeah, it did. It knocked out. Excuse me, I don't smoke enough. So yeah, it knocked through the plexi after all that. So I had to, every time I was trying to put, cut out new tape, for the plexi to hold the AC, to cover the rest of the window. It kept getting knocked through with the wind, and I think we had some hail too. It was a huge, huge storm, and it started about an hour before I went live, and I thought, oh God, I'm craving root beer. I'm craving root beer. I wanted to go to the store quickly to get some root beer, and then oops, the storm started. Okay, we're not going to do root beer today. And then I had to fix up the plexi to the AC, and right now, after I'm done with this live streaming, I'm going to be getting to work being Mrs. Fix-It again, further reinforcing the plexi and the AC in the window. With Montreal summers becoming so humid and hot, and we had record-breaking heat wave last year, I'm believing AC is no longer a luxury item, but it's becoming a necessity, at least in my world. For those of you who don't know, I've spoken about it on this channel. I have hypothyroidism as well, which means my thyroid, I'm not producing the hormones I should, and part of that is I'm getting really, really hot, or I get really, really cold. And when I get really, really hot, especially in weather like that, it's not. Oh dear, your kids are sugared up? Oh dear. Okay, Jenny, I wish you the best with your kids. I wish you the best with your kids if they're sugared up. Oh dear. That's the problem. I don't have any kids. I'm not a parent. But, oh, neither can you, Rafe. Do you also have a problem with your thyroid or other hormonal condition? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. No, I can't regulate my body temp either. Oh, it's the fibro. That's part and parcel of fibro. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, really. Like I said, I know people who have it, and I know it's no picnic. And those with fibro too. I know a woman, she was back to school doing some job training, and she had to quit because her fibromyalgia got worse, and it rendered her pretty much dysfunctional. So yeah, it is. Yeah, I feel for you. I feel for you. Yeah, you may see her soon. Yeah, Jennifer, her name is. Another not Jenny Burns here. Another woman named Jennifer. You may see her do a collab with me sometime. Not sure. She expressed interest in doing a collab with me. So we'll see if that's down the pipe. You had to quit everything? Oh dear. And I believe even certain foods, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. Just if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Is there anybody in Discord? Yeah. So yeah, it's no, not diet, not the diet, eh? Okay. Okay. Yeah, but I see. Yeah, I think what is it with I'm not really, is there a particular diet to follow with fibromyalgia? I'm not sure. But I imagine no alcohol, the usual no alcohol, no cigs. Although you said you smoked earlier. That's okay. I'm not one to judge. Okay. Oh, you're supposed to. Okay. Yeah, I hear you following some kind of diet that may be, not that fun to you. Oh, no sugar, no carbs. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to give you a tip, Rafe. I'm going to give you a tip, okay? Because I spent years doing research on nutrition. Simply because my ex-partner, who I lived with for 9 years, over the course of our relationship, became afflicted with type 2 diabetes, and he has a rare form where his blood sugar, he can also go into hypoglycemic shock. Like he can go from 0 to 60, or rather 60 to 0 within seconds. And And usually doctors, unfortunately, leave us to our own devices sometimes. Plus, I had issues with the unexplained weight gain, which was hence partly why I became more of a pro fat acceptance. And it took 10 years to find my thyroid condition. And also, I have slightly elevated blood cortisol levels, which is another hormonal issue. A lot of fun, yeah. And I'm also in perimenopause. There, I just gave away my age. So, yeah, I just gave away my age. Yeah. So, so it's difficult. It is very difficult. But anyways, I'm going to give you a tip, Wraith. The research is you shouldn't quit carbs entirely because a carb or low carb diet, and I can provide an article if you want. Yeah, I know. No, Oreos is a simple carb. This is the thing most people don't differentiate. It's between complex carbs and simple carbs. And the simple carbs are like the Oreos you just mentioned. Yes, I can't have Oreos in here either because I'm going to eat the whole freaking box in one sitting. And yes, Oreos happen to be accidentally vegan. Go figure. They happen to be vegan. So yeah, I can go through a box, in an entire sitting. So I don't have them in the house either. But yeah, the simple carbs like refined sugar, refined flour, white bread, for instance, cake, cookies, candy. Those are the simple carbs. Yeah, those definitely we can live without. But the complex carbs, things like whole grains, legumes, things like brown rice or quinoa, fruit, those we need. And I read there was research and science out that diets low to no carbs do increase all mortality causes. Yeah. So, that I can give you a tip. Yeah, obviously, yeah, the Oreos, no, out. But if you incorporate whole grains, because or fruit, that's okay. In fact, that would be healthy for you, I think. I'm not sure about acid or high acidity as it's related to fibromyalgia, but there are lower acid fruits out there, like berries, which are high in antioxidant. Yeah. But yeah, I ended up doing the research because, like I said, partly because of my ex. And my father actually had a similar type of diabetes that my ex does, the kind where you can sink to hypoglycemic shock in a hurry. And like I said, sometimes, unfortunately, even in our universal healthcare system here in Canada, thanks to governments cutting and cutting and cutting the healthcare budgets, sometimes we're left to our own devices, Oh, cookbooks. Yeah, cookbooks are awesome. I've got cookbooks. I don't know. I became addicted to vegan cookbooks, and they're all from the bigger vegan YouTube channels. Yeah, like Avant-Garde Vegan and Hot for Food, and who else? Who have I got? Live B. Oh God, I'm making the round. I'm collecting. Oh yeah, from Happy Healthy Vegan as well, and High Carb Hannah. I have made the round of getting cookbooks from the larger vegan YouTube channels. This may become as unhealthy a collection as my hat collection is. Okay, yeah. Oh dear. Oh, okay. So yeah, cookbooks are awesome, definitely. And I can't wait to do more cooking videos over at Kitchen Mishaps. Can't wait. I gotta find other kitchens to surf. That's the thing. Until I have a functional kitchen, until my landlord fixes certain things, and until I'm able to get that island. You're a carnivore, Wraith? Okay. Okay. No problem. I'm not gonna, like I said earlier, I'm not one of those in your face vegans. Not one of those. No. That's okay. We can still be friends, Ray. We can still be friends. Hey, look, The three people I collabed on my over at STFC Kitchen Mishaps, Sheldon, my ex, and my friend Steve and my friend Natasha. None of them are vegan. None of them are vegan. In fact, Steve is a self-confessed meatitarian, but he was a great sport, and he often asks me about vegan cooking. And that's what's great. So that's why I collabed with. That's why I collabed with him on those videos over at Kitchen Mishaps. Angela, hi, welcome. Turkey lunch meat, huh? Okay. Okay, I see. I used to love turkey lunch meat too. If there was one thing I miss as a vegan, maybe, perhaps, kinda, it would be turkey. Better than chicken, even. Yeah, turkey. I know a lot of people find turkey dry and bland and not fat enough, but I love it, especially with cranberry. In a sandwich, I always used, even before I went completely vegan, I always used Veganase because I'm not a fan of eggs and I'm not a fan of the egg color. And I find Veganase just tastes better. But, turkey with Veganase and cranberry sauce. Yeah, that was awesome. I think that if there's one thing I miss about being vegan, it's those turkey sandwiches. Yeah. Great to see you here, Angela. Oh, hang on. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't smoke enough. Yeah, so I'm probably, I mean, it would be weird if I managed to give everybody in the chat here secondhand smoke through the screen. Yeah, that would be pretty weird. And then you'd all be saying I'm hallucinating. So, yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Ray. Thank you. Thank you. You eat a turkey sandwich every day, Angela? Okay, cool. That's cool. Anybody else have a favorite food that maybe it's a food that they can no longer eat for whatever reason, for health reasons or whatever, that they miss, or a food that they can't live without? Share it here in the chat. That often gives a. You smoke too, Angela. Okay, yeah. Well, YouTube doesn't think it's cool. Yeah. Before you came on, Angela, I was just talking about. I was watching videos. If anybody's familiar with Miss Fucking Wonderful's channel, spell FVCK, I guess, to get past the algorithm. Katie, her name is. She has kind of a variety channel. She does some drama, and she smokes on camera too. Like her or love her. She smokes on camera too, and she's the one who mentioned that apparently, if you're smoking on camera, you can be demonetized for that too. Sinrayan, hi! Sinrayan, it's great to see you here. Yes, great to see you here. I'm so happy with the turnout I've been having. Yeah. So, Sinrayan and Angela, because you're new, and anybody else who's joined in but has not joined in the chat, let me get you up to speed, and some of the others can get you up to speed. I talked about the few things I wish I learned before creating YouTube channels. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask, and I will be happy to answer for you again here in this live stream. Muffin, hi. Great to see you. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Thank you. Yeah. So I discussed, for those who are just joining in, I covered the few things I wish I'd known before creating YouTube channels, plural. Yeah, because I have two of them. I have another one besides this one, which is a vegan food channel called STFC Kitchen Mishaps. And I discussed what's been happening with that channel because I haven't uploaded a thing in a month, which is usually a very bad thing to do when you're a new YouTuber. Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. Yeah. My God. Yeah, I know you. Of course. I didn't know your name was Muffin Jewel. Yeah. Jennifer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For those who, yeah, Jennifer and I go back a long way. Muffin Jewel 77 here. She and I go back a long way. I'm not sure. Do you have a channel, Muffin? Jennifer? Do you have a YouTube channel? I'm not sure. Yeah, so I talked about that, talked about the future of STFC Kitchen Mishaps. talked about wondering why certain things get demonetized and why they don't. Like, why is cruelty to animals still monetized, but smoking or swearing is not? Or talking about abuse, or talking about abuse, or why are they demonetized, and why is truthfully Trisha's cruelty to animal thing? Yeah, you missed it. I've already talked about it. I'm not going to mention that again. But Negs has a couple, Negs of negative reactions at his channel. He has a couple of short reaction videos. That'll fill you up to speed. But basically, yeah, this weirdo, she threw a turtle over a fence, which could potentially crack his shell. Yeah, YouTube is complicated with all their rules. I'm still trying to navigate that along. But Jen, I'll tell you what. You and I should do a collab here on this channel. Okay? You and I should do a collab one day. Okay? You don't have to answer me now in the chat. No pressure. Just putting that out there, that you and I should do a collab. I think it could be fun. If you oh yeah, that's another thing. As of August 1st, I got this when I was preparing the event for this live stream. Usually I go through the Hangouts broadcast, the Hangouts on air broadcast, but guess what? They're putting a stop to that as of August 1st. No more Hangouts broadcasts, on air broadcasts, as of August 1st. I look forward to it too, Jennifer. Yeah, exactly, Angela. Apparently so. Yeah. Yeah, if you talk about getting abused, you can get demonetized. But truthfully, Trisha, who throws a freaking turtle over the fence or does her other... don't get me started on her. She continues to get monetized. Go figure. I mean, she potentially killed a turtle, but yeah. Nerd City had a good video on it, but they changed the way they do it because of it. Are you talking about abuse, Sinran? Talking about abuse? Is that what you're talking about? Or cruelty to animals? Oh, on demonetized, yeah. 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 Yeah, that's dumb. How are you going to put it out there and make people aware of it or to stop it? Yeah, exactly, Angela. I agree with you, because for those who just joined, I am doing a video about my childhood, mostly about growing up with practically living at the hospital when I was a small child, growing up with developmental delays and learning disabilities. But also the fact that I did grow up in an abusive household, and I wouldn't be able to tell that story properly unless I at least touched on it. I'm not going to dwell on that because I'm not at that point yet. But yeah, this is a project that is particularly near and dear to me that I want to do. I want great production value on. And I'm worried about that getting taken down by YouTube already. It's not even up. I haven't even put it together yet, or the footage. I haven't even shot all the footage for it yet. Shot about half of it yesterday. And I'm still worried about YouTube taking it down. Imagine that. I don't have enough stubs to start a Patreon account. Otherwise, I would have. Because it's not necessarily for the money that Patreon brings in, but I feel maybe I might be more free in my content. I might be more free with my content if I put stuff up on Patreon. I don't know. What do you all think? Do any of you have Patreon accounts? Yeah. I don't know. And who was it? Nerd City. I don't know that channel, Nerd City. I don't know it. Oh. You don't have Patreon either, eh, Wraith? No. I don't have the subscribers. I'm a tiny channel. Oh yeah, okay, I do too. I do have a Patreon account. I don't have it set up either. I think I'm like you, Jenny. I'm like you. Yeah, I did open an account with Patreon, but I did not set it up. I opened it last year when I first started this channel. You don't know what Patreon is, Angela? Okay, Patreon. A lot of content creators use that. It works with sponsorships, the viewers, and it works in tiers. Everybody's tiers are different. And let's say for $1 or $2 a month at the first tier, you would get access to certain content that you wouldn't necessarily see on their YouTube channels. Second tier could offer, I don't know, maybe free t-shirt or something for some people, or some free merch along. I remember, and I did a video not long ago, somebody at the 200 a month tier, he offered a 45-minute Skype session. Yeah, that was the infamous Jordan Peterson. Yeah, the last video I uploaded. Talk about, yeah. But it works in tiers, and everybody's account is different. And with each tier, like if somebody pays, like it's second tier, it's like $5, you might get some extra perks with it. I don't know if I explained it well enough. If Driven Industries Eric were in the chat, I would ask him to explain it. He has a Patreon account. I would ask him to explain it if he were here, but he's not. Oh, you set it up for your handicrafts and art. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you set it. Yeah, you set it up. Okay. You see, this is what happens when I go unscripted. I get distracted. And then I start, stuttering. Amy, hi. Yes, Amy. Muffin Jewel, aka Jennifer. She and I go way back. We know each other. And yeah, Angela, I'm not sure if you know Angela, if you met her. Webster left a long time ago. He had things to do. Oh, you are going to do some things with your Patreon, Jenny? Okay. Okay, cool. Noise. 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 Very good, Amy. Very good. Very good, Amy. Okay. Gosh. I need some water right now. Okay. I need some water. Okay. Well, all right. You're sketching out a plan, Jenny? Jiffy. Yeah, she's awesome, isn't she? Yeah. Jiffy's awesome. Yeah, yep, she is awesome. Yeah, I wish she was here chatting with us. And then this would be really fun. Her and Driven, yeah. Her and Driven. It would be making actual handmade items for each tier. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea, Jenny. Yeah. 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 Jiff is awesome, Sinray. And yeah, I agree. Well, you're all awesome, actually. You're all awesome. I'm really happy you've all come to join and keep me company this fine evening. I mean, this is the most fun I've had in a long time doing. I mean, it's the 5th live stream I do on my channel. And this is the most fun I've had. I've never had viewers really like during my live stream, except for once. That was the one when I did the 16personalities.com test on a live stream. Carrie of Nosy Housefrau dropped by, but because I had my nose in the 16personalities.com stream, I wasn't looking at the chat screen, and I didn't see that Nosy Housefrau, aka Carrie, stopped by. Yeah. Just be careful if you get big and doing handmade gifts. Oh, that could be possible. Can people actually do art streams on Patreon and be paid for it? I'd love to do that. I'm curious. Like I said, I don't know much about Patreon. Like I said, dang. Driven Industries would be able to tell you more about Patreon because he does have an active Patreon account. So I like right now, like I said, I wish Eric was here. I wish Driven was here because maybe he could help me talk more about Patreon. Yeah, I really wish he was here to help me with this, but I'm going to try and wing it on my own. Okay. I'm going to try and wing this on my own. Yes, me relying upon the kindness of gentlemen. Yeah, me relying upon the kindness of gentlemen. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Another thing I want to do. I wonder what YouTube would handle if I were live vlogging getting another tattoo. Hmm. Twitch? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought about opening a Twitch account. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. Yeah. Do you have Twitch, Sinran? Do you have a Twitch account? I don't know. Should I do Twitch? I put in the. I don't know. Should I start a Twitch account? I don't know. It's not like I have a lot of social media. I have a lot of social media accounts. I guess adding one more couldn't hurt. Oh, you're not a streamer. Okay, you just watch, eh, Jenny? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, it doesn't hurt to try it once, right? If I did a stream on Twitch, it doesn't hurt to try it out just once. Same for you, Wraith? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Jennifer, Muffin Jewel 77, she's still here. Is she still? Oh, you watch and you mod over. Oh, you mod over at Twitch, Sinran. So they use mods too over at Twitch. Okay. Okay. I don't have any mods yet because this is the first time I've actually had more than one person watching in the live stream. Don't have mods yet. Right now, I don't feel the need for it because everybody is behaving. And oh, you're afraid of the camera. Okay, yeah, I get a bit camera shy too. It's largely why I work with a script. You know, when I'm preparing a video to upload, it's largely why I read off a script. That because I also tend to stutter and I get word loss and I tend to freeze. And part of my anxiety too, like sometimes, and I'm also dyslexic. And sometimes ideas go into my brain all at once. You know, they all go into my brain, into my head all at once. And yeah. No, that's true. You can play a game. That's true. Ad-libbing is hard. You can play a game. I had heard of someone going on front of camera talking or telling their story while playing a game, and that seemed to have helped them. I think, yeah, I had heard it. I heard about that. Oh, Tetris. I remember Tetris. Yeah, I remember Tetris. Sure. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. That is definitely a lot of fun. Um, yeah, I've been on for almost 2 hours. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. That's literally my live streams, LOL. Me talking and playing Stardew Valley. Hey, whatever helps, right? Whatever helps. Or doing a puzzle, Sinrayan, or even doing a puzzle. Hey, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Why not? I just don't happen to have room on this messy desk. I need a bigger desk. I need a bigger desk to collect my junk. Yeah. Oh, you see, sharing ideas. That's positive. That's a good thing. Sharing. Yeah. That's a good thing. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. So again, I'll put it to you out there in the chat. Is there anything you want to see me do? Another video project you want to see me do on this channel? Topic you want me to talk about? So let me know in the chat what you would like to see me do. What's my next trick? Yeah. What's my next trick? Okay. Okay. So, okay. I mean, I've been on for about 2 hours now. I am going to resume everything I talked about for those who weren't here earlier. I talked about the few things I wished I knew before starting YouTube channels, that I should have started STFC Kitchen Mishaps before this one. That I should have had more of my ducks in a row, like a functional kitchen for my cooking shows. About how the YouTube algorithm and trying to understand it, which, once you think you got it, boom, they change the rules again. About monetization, demonetization, about all that stuff, and about my major projects. Like I said, the major project, the series on mental health and employment, why it's problematic. I know I've been delayed in uploading my interview with Driven, aka Eric. Once again, there are technical glitches to it that my iMovie can't handle. So I'm learning Filmora in the hopes that I can handle it, but it's been a steep learning curve. Also, I've been dealing with stomach issues lately, so I haven't been able to focus. I have yet another ulcer, so it makes it very difficult to focus. And I also am working on another project, which is all my projects are important, but this one is particularly important. It's about my own history, about growing up with learning disabilities and developmental delays. I talked about the future of STFC Kitchen Mishaps. Covered that. Yes, that channel is still going to remain. I hope to upload content there soon, even though it's been over a month since I uploaded the last time over there. I also talked about how doing Rewired Soul videos has actually harmed my channel, because my actual content, my story time, and the content I do want to do, my views are going down. So even though I got high views on my Rewired Soul React videos, my views are going down on my content that is even more important to me. Yeah, you're right, Sinrayan. Health is important. Yeah, I like to getting to know you guys too, either in the Discord server of Driven or even through the one run by Negs. Yeah, I've been enjoying this. Oh, Sinrayan, it's not just motivating myself to cook. It's the fact that I don't have a functional kitchen. So the 3 cooking shows I did over at STFC Kitchen Mishaps, I've been kitchen surfing. You've heard of couch surfing. I've been kitchen surfing. All 3 of them are collabs with friends, and I use their kitchens. Until my landlord fixes the issues in my kitchen, and also until I have to be able to get some money together, I plan to buy a movable island so I can put a camera there and have a workstation, so I can perhaps work in my kitchen. So that's been a logistical problem. And I haven't really had the money to go out and try new products or try new restaurants to review, which is another thing I do on that channel. So I hope to upload something soon over there. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I really do. So yeah, so I've covered all of my bases there. Plus we've chit-chatted about everything and everything, which was a lot of fun. And that's the kind of live stream I like to do. And it's the first one of its kind. I hope to do that again. Maybe next time Driven will be along for the ride to talk about how Patreon works. Yeah. Okay, yeah, because that could come in handy, because I really don't know much about it, and some of you have been asking about it. So yeah, is there any questions anybody has about the stuff I covered early on that you might have missed, or you want me to clarify? Okay. Is there anything you want to hear clarified or repeated? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to, okay then. Okay. So I think I covered everything. And yeah, it's been an awesome 2 hours, guys. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be ending this live stream too, Angela. It's been very nice meeting you. I hope you come back. You stop by again at another live stream, and maybe I'll catch you in either of the Discord servers that I partake in. Yeah, either Drivens or Negs. Yeah. Yeah. So Yeah, it was. Yeah. So I hope. Yeah, I hope we meet again, Angela. Seriously. So yeah. So I'm going to end this live stream right now. It's been a great 2 hours, and I want to thank you all for. You are all awesome. You all rock. And you made and it was you, the chat, who made this live stream what it was, even with my own chaos and my stuttering and my getting distracted. Getting distracted. And Wraith, who has been with me here since, oh God, since I started this live stream. Wraith, you are, yeah, Wraith, thank you so much. Thank you all for keeping me company. And so take care of yourselves and each other. And always remember, I think you all know this, but for those who may see my stream later, take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, if there is somebody vulnerable in your midst, please check up on them. And sometimes just chatting or having a coffee or sharing a meal with them, lending a sympathetic ear can make all the difference in the world to that person. So please take the time. I know we all lead busy lives, but I'm sure if we took the time, we can make this a better place, not just social media land, in real life too. Yeah. So good night, everybody. Straight talking floor shake over and out. Ooh. Oops. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Oh, I just hurt my leg. Oops. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, Gracie. Say good night, Gracie.